The voices are not silent here. The pivots are turning, fueling the fire of development. The asset is awake, and production is ongoing. Industrial Revolution. The home of work, production, and inventive initiatives. This is the place where the future is built. The axis of economy and development. Herat, the western heart of Afghanistan, is not only renowned for its historical and cultural values, but also holds a distinctive position in the field of industrial development. With the establishment of the industrial park, the city of Herat began moving toward economic growth. A new world of factories, manufacturing companies, and commercial facilities has been opened here. This documentary will present the economic and industrial value of the Herat Industrial Park. It will explain in detail the activities of factories, the experiences of investors, the impact of security and facilities, the value of production, and the fundamental role of this park in Afghanistan's economy. The Herat Industrial Park, which was established in 1382-2003, as a result of government efforts, is considered a foundational step toward industrial development. For the city of Herat, in the beginning, there were approximately 260 factories, of which only 160 were operational. Herat Industrial Park is known among the people of Herat as Small Afghanistan, because people from all over the country have invested here. There is someone who has invested in this park. Herat is both the economic hub of the country and home to many factories, more than any other province. Due to production limitations, security challenges, and trade obstacles, the park's activities largely remained at a low level. However, through the unprecedented efforts and special attention of the Islamic Emirate, the number of factories in this industrial park has increased to 1,300. This development has brought new growth to Herat's economy, and has raised the value of production to an unprecedented level. Herat Industrial Park, praise be to God, is a park about which I can confidently say that Herat is the industrial hub of Afghanistan. We do not have such an industrial park anywhere else in Afghanistan, and I believe neighboring countries also do not have one like this. There are around 1,000 and several hundred production factories in this industrial park. During the Republic era, at most 100 to 200 of these factories were active, and even then only at 40%, 50%, or 60% capacity. Now, praise be to God, all of the 1,000+ factories are fully active. Fortunately, we can say that hundreds of thousands of our youth are working in this industrial park. Last week, fortunately, Sheikh Islam Yar, may God bless him, signed a new contract for the construction of a new industrial city. In this project, around 57,000 to 58,000 jaribs of land will be allocated to industrial investors. The contract has been signed. God willing, a new industrial revolution will soon come to Afghanistan, especially to Herat. Herat is one of Afghanistan's provinces with a strategic location, which motivates traders to invest in the industrial park in order to further increase the level of domestic production. Herat is first and foremost the industrial hub of Afghanistan. All electricity facilities and good infrastructure have been established in Herat. Due to its strategic location, Herat borders two countries and has access to two important ports, Islam Kala, and if we calculate by sea routes, it is close to Bandar Abbas and Turkmenistan. Electricity is available in Herat province, which is why we chose Herat. When security was absent, traders faced many difficulties. But now, through the efforts of the Islamic Emirate, the entire country is enjoying full security and a peaceful environment, and traders have continued their activities with remarkable momentum. In the past, there were always security problems and government-related challenges. However, since the arrival of the Islamic Emirate, we have all witnessed undeniable industrial growth in Herat. The increase in land prices and the level of investment within the industrial township clearly show that the Islamic Emirate has provided sufficient support to investors in the industrial sector. The Herat Industrial Park forms the backbone of the province's economy. In addition to having a vast and well-organized area, road construction is ongoing. And the Islamic Emirate has provided comprehensive support for inactive factories, so that they can resume and continue their operations. Herat Industrial Township is a very strong economic foundation and backbone of Afghanistan. God has granted that all provinces may have industrial parks. But Herat's industrial township meets such high standards that, compared to what I have seen abroad, it is even better. Without any doubt. Now you can see the roads being constructed toward the industrial township since the arrival of the Islamic Emirate. Before the Islamic Emirate, the Herat Industrial Township had been planned and built. But my own company, two of my companies, were inactive due to economic and security problems. Now, praise be to God, all those problems have been resolved. Our respected Minister of Commerce personally came here and asked why our two companies were closed and inactive. He said that whatever challenges you are facing, we are here to remove them. Praise be to God, with their cooperation, those challenges were solved, and we committed to restarting operations. This industrial park is considered not only a foundation for the economic development of Herat province, but for the entire Afghanistan. Thousands of citizens are employed in the factories of this industrial park. Herat Industrial Township plays a very important role in Afghanistan's economy. There is a saying, the human hand creates flowers. Truly, this has been built by human hands. Praise be to God. Today it is functioning very well, and thousands of our fellow citizens are working here. If each worker supports a family of 4, then nearly 20,000 people are earning their livelihoods from this industrial township. This is extremely important. Without a secure environment, no investor had the courage to invest their capital here. But now, with confidence and assurance, investors are expanding their production. And through the tireless efforts of the Islamic Emirate, comprehensive facilities have been provided for new investors as well. In the area of taxation and the facilities that the Islamic Emirate has provided for new investors in Afghanistan, it clearly shows that investors are encouraged to come and invest in the country. The tax exemptions that have been considered, along with facilities for issuing licenses to foreign investors and to Afghan investors who return to the country, as well as tax-free imports and exports, have created major opportunities. Now we can easily export to other countries because there are no taxes or customs duties involved. Many countries, in order to support the growth of Afghanistan's industry, have removed customs tariffs on Afghan products. Unfortunately, I can say that toward the end of the Republic period, people abandoned their factories and work stopped. There was no security, and anyone who went to a factory faced danger. As a result, many factories collapsed. We can say that in the final days, around 150 to 160 factories were in very weak condition. They had land allocated, people had built walls and hangars, but there was no activity inside them.
هر یو ګام په صداقت په هر لوري پرمختګ هر یو ګام په صداقت زر کلندې شي الله نازولې عمارت زر کلندې شي الله نازولې عمارت ارادې د تجارت فابریکې دې د صنعت زر کلندې شي الله نازولې عمارت زر کلندې شي الله نازولې عمارت.
The activities of the factories are extensive. There are food processing factories, textile factories, construction material plants, plastic production units, metal manufacturing plants, and electrical equipment factories. Each factory meets the needs of the domestic market through its specific products. And some also produce goods for export. As a result, Afghanistan is rapidly moving towards self-sufficiency. God willing, in the future we will witness self-sufficiency in many different sectors across Afghanistan. At present, in the field of energy production for industry, we have very large investors lined up who can come and provide energy for industrialists. Alongside this, in the production of food materials in every field, and in aluminum smelting, we have come close to self-sufficiency. This year, several aluminum smelting factories have been inaugurated in Herat and across Afghanistan. This shows that people see the conditions as favorable for investment in Afghanistan. And in the future this will certainly lead to economic growth for our country. Our factories produce everything you can think of, from medicines to iron rods, biscuits and cakes, cotton processing, and oil processing. All of these products are made here. There are also factories in this industrial park that have filled the domestic gap in the production of steel rods, girders, and other metal necessities. In this factory, during every 12-hour work shift, under current conditions, we have approximately 180 to 200 production, in addition to about 100 employees working here. Likewise, in the other section that you saw yourself, around 80 to 100 people are working. Afghanistan was once a country where, due to the import of unreliable and counterfeit medicines, citizens were forced to take their patients to neighboring countries, with great hardship and suffering. But, praise be to Allah, there are now pharmaceutical manufacturing factories in this industrial park that produce medicines according to international standards. Praise be to God, with pride, the medicines produced at the pharmaceutical factory are in very strong competitive standing not only with medicines imported from neighboring countries but even with those from European countries. Praise be to God, they are produced with the best and highest quality, in accordance with global and international standards. We have obtained GMP and ISO certifications, which is a great source of pride for the people of Afghanistan. Praise be to God, the items now produced inside Afghanistan are of much higher quality than imported products manufactured outside the country. Recently, in order to further strengthen the development of these factories and achieve self-sufficiency, the Islamic Emirate has imposed a ban on the import of medicines from Pakistan, so that the beloved country can stand on its own production and be freed from dependence on other nations. I respectfully direct the Ministry of Finance that after 3 months, medicines should not be imported from Pakistan, and no one should be allowed to import them. Something that once extinguished the flame of hope in people's hearts has now given rise to a new chapter of optimism. In the past, scrap metal used to be exported from the country to Pakistan. Today, in the Herat Industrial Park, there are factories for melting this scrap metal. All scrap is purchased, melted locally, and its export has been completely stopped. Our capacity, praise be to God, as you have seen, includes the production of steel rods. And in another production line we manufacture I-beams. We also have another section where we take scrap iron that previously used to be exported to Pakistan in the Republic period. Alhamdulillah, with the advent of Islamic Emirate, now banned from being sent to Pakistan, and we melt this scrap here ourselves. From it, we produce billets, girders, and steel rods. The girders and rods that we produce are unmatched in the region. The quality of our products is higher than those of Iran, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan. Afghanistan stands at the threshold of an industrial revolution. In the Herat Industrial Park, countless products are being manufactured, meeting the country's domestic needs, and also being exported to other countries beyond its borders. The production and products of cast iron foundry items, cast iron pots, gas stove accessories, and various other goods meet the needs of customers across Afghanistan, the region, and even the world. In particular, Afghanistan, in the production of metal products, aluminum, and cast iron equipment has become self-sufficient. Addition to meeting domestic needs, these products are also exported to other countries. Our company is an example of a self-sufficient company in Afghanistan. All the products we manufacture are produced in Afghanistan, and we can truly say that we are fully self-sufficient. Praise be to God, we are self-sufficient in the metals sector. Not only are we self-sufficient, but across Afghanistan there are about 42 to 43 factories involved in smelting or producing girders, channels, and angles. If God wills, and if we continue on this path, we will witness the opening of 5 to 6 more new factories by the end of the year. In the same way in other provinces as well. Workers of the Herat Industrial Park factories express their happiness that they are working in their own country for the reconstruction of the nation, earning halal livelihoods for their families. And they express gratitude to traders who have invested at home and created employment opportunities for fellow citizens. I feel great happiness and satisfaction that we have returned to our homeland and are working here. It is a great source of joy for us. My colleagues and I are happy that we are working in our own country. Whatever work we do abroad often has little benefit or impact. Whether small or large, it is better for us to work here. We have peace of mind and feel more comfortable. I take pride in such people who step forward in the field of trade and rescue people from hardship and misfortune. I offer special thanks to them and to all the traders of the country who work hard for us. Nearly several hundred of us work here, and our daily living needs are met from this place. Once again, I extend special thanks to all factory owners, on behalf of our people and on behalf of the suffering people, for their efforts. We are very happy that there are such factories where we can work, where our fellow countrymen can work, and where our hands and our friends can stay employed. future of Afghanistan's economic foundation is prosperous. Because Afghans are proud of their hard work and sacrifice. Therefore, the craftsmen, workers, and traders of this nation will not spare any effort toward achieving national self-sufficiency. In my view, the future of Afghanistan is bright because the people of Afghanistan are very hard-working. You can see that in Iran, Turkey, and even in Europe, many trades, industrial jobs, and skilled work are in the hands of Afghans. Now that the refugees have returned from Iran, even some of my Iranian friends say that after Afghan workers left Iran, many of their workplaces have stopped operating. This situation has a negative side, but it also has a positive side, because now those skilled workers are returning to Afghanistan and continuing their work here. Those workers and craftsmen who once toiled in foreign countries for meager wages now express their joy at having returned to their homeland and becoming able to serve their own people. We learned this profession in Iran. Now we have come back to Afghanistan and are working in Afghan companies. I myself have been working for this factory since 9 years. We promise and commit that every Afghan who was a migrant and now returns, we will employ them. Every product of the Herat Industrial Park has reached the level of self-sufficiency, and the hopes of traders for the establishment of a new industrial park have also begun to blossom. With the construction of a new industrial park, imports will decrease dramatically within a few years, and the country will transform into a major exporting nation. God willing, with the help of the Most Merciful. In these industrial parks we ourselves produce around 100 and several types of goods and products. In every sector we produce, we have reached self-sufficiency, and we will continue to work so that this industrial township plan is implemented, land is distributed to the people, and remaining facilities are provided. The goods and products that are produced in Afghanistan are steadily growing. Right now, the support and solidarity between traders and the government have formed a very strong bond. If we continue like this, and if the government supports traders and investors, within the next 5 years we can say that our imports, if not reduced to zero, will drop to a very minimal level, perhaps 1%. And God willing, Afghanistan will become an exporting country at the regional level. Alongside self-sufficiency in other products, rapid efforts are also underway in the pharmaceutical sector. Hopes are rising that this country will be permanently freed from dependence through domestic production of medicines. All our efforts are focused on the hope that Afghanistan will one day not import even a single type of medicine from outside the country. If this pace continues, with the same motivation and with the facilities provided by the Islamic Emirate government, we promise that within the next 10 to 15 years, around 80% of Afghanistan's medicines will be produced domestically, and the country will reach self-sufficiency, with no need for foreign medicines, beyond the items previously produced. Many more specialized products, especially injectable medicines, which are among the most essential needs of our society, are now included. Today, Afghanistan has reached a level where, as we speak, approximately 217 types of medicines are produced inside the country. A target has been set that, God willing, within the next 3 years, these 217 medicines will increase to 1,000 types. This is very good news for our nation, for doctors, and for the entire honorable people of Afghanistan. God willing, in the near future we will achieve self-sufficiency in this sector. In the Herat Industrial Park, problems are addressed in a timely manner. The electricity shortage has been resolved. And traders express satisfaction that the wheels of factory production are turning smoothly. 1 year ago, we laid the foundation of the factory and began our investment on this land in the Herat Industrial Park, which is a first-class industrial park with electricity, allowing us to supply production across all of Afghanistan. Overall, previously all goods were imported from China. Now, praise be to God, as you have seen, press machines and major investments are in place. And items such as motorcycle frames and chassis are produced right here. The chassis section is fully active here, we produce it ourselves, and it has good quality. During these 4 years, the Governor of Herat and the Minister of Industry and Commerce have shown such strong coordination and cooperation with us that whenever we raise even a small issue with the Governor, it is addressed. Because of this strong support from the Islamic Emirate, growth has occurred. I also promise that on my next visit, with the new land that is being distributed, at least 100 to 150 new factories will be added. Over the past 4 years, this industrial park has achieved unprecedented progress. Large factories that previously lacked sufficient space for production have now expanded into multiple production lines. Another important point is that many factories that previously had only 5 production lines now have 20 lines. Instead of having 1, 2, 3, or 4 lines, they now have 20 lines. The value of land and plots in the Herat Industrial Park, which previously stood at thousands of dollars, has now risen to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and its importance has increased significantly. Another very important development in the industrial park is land prices. Previously, 1 to 1.5 jaribs of land were sold for $50,000 to $65,000. Now, there are plots being sold for $500,000 to $800,000. This is a major sign of growth. Another factor is that Afghans have shifted their focus toward investment. When the emirate came, people said the money would lose its value. The exchange rate was around 128 Afghanis per dollar, and people said it would reach 250 AFS. But now it is controlled at around 60 Afghanis and continues to strengthen. This is one of the main reasons people are investing. In the past, people kept dollars, tomans, or kaldars in their homes. Now they keep Afghanis. Almost no one keeps foreign currency anymore because the value of the Afghani increases day by day. In the past, mineral extraction was contracted out to foreign companies. But now the time has come when national traders have stepped forward. With the support and efforts of the Islamic Emirate, the extraction of iron mines is now underway by domestic investors. Fortunately, 1 month ago, senior officials of the Islamic Emirate handed over one of the mines to us and gave us the contract. We committed to starting the work from 0 to 100. Our engineering team is already working there, and with the help of Almighty Allah, within 1 to 2 years, we may begin iron extraction. In the Herat Industrial Park, security, availability of labor, and access to facilities play a major and vital role in expanding production. Over the past 4 years under the rule of the Islamic Emirate, such strong security has been established for traders and industrialists that it is rarely seen in other countries. This is why traders express their satisfaction with the prevailing security. Under the previous government, we did not have security. Industrialists had no security, and this is known to everyone. Praise be to God, since the arrival of the Islamic Emirate, conditions have been very good for traders and industrialists. I can say that the level of security we have is unmatched in the world, especially for industrialists. They have supported us and continue to support us. In these 18 months since we signed the contract, even if they do not check on us daily, local officials regularly visit and monitor our work. Up to today, by the grace of God, we have not faced any problems. Even if, God forbid, a minor issue arises, we make one phone call and the relevant authorities immediately come, serve us, and resolve the problem. We are satisfied with our government, the environment for investment is open, and we face no obstacles. With the changes brought by the Islamic Emirate and the government, good security has come to Afghanistan. This improved security encouraged us to invest in the pharmaceutical manufacturing sector in Afghanistan. We all know that, praise be to God, industrial parks have been progressing year by year compared to the past. When we first came here 18 years ago, traveling back and forth was difficult for us, but now movement here is like moving within a city. There are far more workers than before. And the more work there is, the more employment is created. Work and effort are acts of worship that lead to progress in human life, and people are no longer forced to leave the country just to earn a piece of bread. Through this effort and hard work, the country develops. And we hope that such prosperity will exist in all sectors. Previously, almost all food items were imported from neighboring countries, especially Iran. With the advent of the Islamic Emirate, customs tariffs have increased, and now nearly 90 to 95% of food products are produced in the country. Overall, food imports have significantly decreased, as production is now taking place domestically. Factories like ours are focusing on competition in terms of quality. Every factory is striving to improve its standards so that people no longer feel the need to look for foreign food products, such as Iranian or Turkish goods. During these 4 years of the Emirates' governance, the number of factories has increased from 160 to 1,300. An unprecedented example of economic growth. Investors are pleased that production facilities and favorable business conditions have been provided. Let me give you an example of Afghanistan's rapid development. In this industrial township, there used to be around 300 active factories, each with only 1 or 2 active machines. Now, praise be to God, with the cooperation of the Chamber of Industries and Mines, there are about 1,300 active factories. Reaching this number within 4 years is rapid progress. Today, even in Herat Industrial Park, there is currently no land available for hangars. The Islamic Emirate opened the 5th phase to address the shortage, and nearly 46,000 jaribs of additional land have now been allocated. This land will become a new industrial park. In other words, something that could not be achieved in 20 years has advanced so much in just 4 years that there is no space left to build hangars. This is truly rapid development. If we speak about 4 years ago, Herat Industrial Park had around 200 to 220 active factories. Today, with pride, we have nearly 1,200 active factories. Not only is the 4th phase of Herat Industrial Park operational, but the 5th phase is now practically active as well. Several other industrial parks have also been established at high speed. Through the efforts of the Islamic Emirate government, the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, the Afghanistan Chamber of Industry and Commerce, and the Herat Chamber of Industry. This is very good news. As a result, today thousands of people in the southwest zone earn their livelihoods in this industrial park. This is very encouraging. And without doubt the efforts of the ministers and all senior officials of the Islamic Emirate have had a 100% impact. Today we see the results of their efforts clearly. And it is truly good news that we currently have around 1,200 small and large active factories in Herat Industrial Park. The economic importance of the Herat Industrial Park is unparalleled. Its products meet domestic consumption needs, increase foreign revenue through exports, and create employment opportunities. Therefore, citizens are encouraged to use high-quality and reliable domestic products so that reliance on foreign goods can be reduced. Please use the domestic products of your own country. All products produced inside Afghanistan, praise be to God, are manufactured with high quality and according to international standards. Afghanistan today is not the Afghanistan of 20 or even 10 years ago. Our traders have realized that if a product is produced, it must be produced with excellent quality. Very good products are now available to the people. Whether in beverages, food products, or medicines, praise be to God. We have top quality production inside Afghanistan. My request to the people is that, as much as possible, they use the domestic products of our beloved country. Domestic products have many positive aspects. First, the country's wealth remains in Afghanistan. Second, local people are employed here and do not need to go abroad for work. Third, there is no risk of shortages if borders are closed or if another country bans its exports. These problems can be avoided. As domestic production increases, more young people can find work within the country and provide a livelihood for their families. The season of hardship has come to an end. Past difficulties and sufferings have faded away. Now is the opportunity for our youth to save themselves from migration and homelessness, return to their homeland, and work shoulder to shoulder for its reconstruction. Afghan youth, this is my request to you. Come back and stay in your own country. Even if it was hard before, now it is not hard anymore. There is security, everything is available, and there are job opportunities. My message to every Afghan who is outside Afghanistan, whether they left earlier or left after the changes when the Republic system fell and the Islamic Emirate came. I myself was among those who left when the Republic fell. I went abroad, but then, praise be to God, I returned. The environment for investment is now smooth and open, and the government strongly defends traders. I call on every trader and investor abroad to come to Afghanistan, to join hands and build this country together. This country needs us. If foreigners were going to build it, they would have done so during the past 40 years when we burned in the fire of war, but unfortunately, they did not build it and instead caused many problems for our people. Now is the right time for investment. Come and invest in Afghanistan. You do not need to build a large factory. Even a small factory that employs 3 or 4 Afghans can help prevent our youth from leaving the country, drowning in oceans, and risking their lives. Honor is here, work is here, and the benefits of trade and work in Afghanistan are greater than in foreign countries. Come and invest in Afghanistan. Now is the time. Our countrymen can invest in various sectors, whether it is industry, health services, electricity, road construction, apartment buildings, or any other field. They can invest in Afghanistan. A great opportunity has been provided, with both the government of the Islamic Emirate cooperating and the nation ready to attract investment. These opportunities are valuable, and we must make the best use of them. We are also working to encourage Afghans living abroad to return to their country and invest here, as this is their homeland. When people have wealth, they often wish for luxury houses or expensive cars. But they should instead focus on returning to their homeland and serving their country. Facilities for production have been provided. Activities have expanded, production capacity has increased. And products are now ready for both the domestic market and export. Investors can now align their production with domestic market needs and also plan for exports. This progress is vital for trade and commerce in Afghanistan. The products of the factories not only hold economic value, but are also connected to the environment of Herat city. The structure of the industrial park, the design of factories, product packaging, and even the production processes reflect sound economic growth and a healthy environment. Each product carries a message of prosperity, economic development, and self-sufficiency. For the country, the effort of the Islamic Emirate is to place the country's economy on its own feet and pave the way towards self-sufficiency. The activity of the industrial park is not only beneficial for investors, but also represents a major pathway for Afghanistan's economic growth and development. The Herat Industrial Park is a vital and valuable resource for Afghanistan's economy. With active factories, investor confidence, and the support of the Islamic Emirate, this park increases employment opportunities and delivers unprecedented momentum to the country's economic growth. The Herat Industrial Park, as a symbol of economic and industrial development, plays a significant role in the country's production, employment, and trade sectors. With the security and facilities provided by the Islamic Emirate, the park's operations are beneficial for investors. The success of this park presents a bright picture of Herat's development and the promising future of Afghanistan's industry.